Why are we putting on so much weight? It's that high fructose corn syrup, boy. It's getting us. Oh, you don't know about it? Well, stick around. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. Just stick around. Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. And guys, welcome to another episode of Don't Fall for the Okie Doke. Don't fall for it, guys. Do not fall for the okie doke. So today, our topic of discussion is high fructose corn syrup. That's right, high fructose corn syrup. You may recognize it on back of some of the food labels, even in your own pantry, or you may have seen it written somewhere as HFCS, high fructose corn syrup. Guys, that is not good for us. That is not good for you, and it's not good for me. It's linked to many health issues, right? So today I want to share with you six reasons why high fructose corn syrup is bad for you and it's bad for me. Reason number one, too much fructose in your diet, right? High fructose corn syrup can lead to too much fructose in your diet. So everything that we eat breaks down into glucose. The body knows what to do with glucose. It knows how to get the glucose out of the bloodstream, deposit it into the cells so the cells can utilize that as energy. The body knows exactly what to do with glucose. Fructose, too much fructose though, the body doesn't know. The body doesn't metabolize it the same way as it does glucose. So too much fructose in the diet is harmful to us, right? Reason number two, increased risk of fatty liver disease, right? So you may know that as cirrhosis of the liver. But when you think of cirrhosis of the liver, most people think of someone who's an alcoholic, someone who drinks a lot of alcohol. Well, no, there's a thing called non-alcoholic induced cirrhosis of the liver, right? That's fatty liver. And when you have too much fructose, it leads to a lot of fat in your liver, right? So that's not good for us as well. Reason number three, increased risk of obesity, weight gain. When you take in a lot of high fructose corn syrup, too much fructose in your diet, it promotes a lot of accumulation of fat around the visceral area right here, right? It's visceral fat. That's the fat that covers your internal organs. That's the most harmful type of body fat, right? It's visceral fat. So too much high fructose corn syrup in your diet can definitely increase your risk of obesity and weight gain. Reason number four, linked to diabetes. High fructose corn syrup is linked to diabetes. That is what I associate it most with, linked to diabetes. So let me explain to you what happens when you eat food. As I mentioned before, everything we eat breaks down into sugar, right? Into glucose. When we eat food, it's a signal to the pancreas, right? To release insulin into the bloodstream. The insulin removes the sugar, right? The glucose from the bloodstream, deposit it into the cells. The cells burn that as energy, right? If there's excess, put some in the liver, and then anything beyond that, it stores it as fat. And so actually, that is actually how we gain weight. Too much sugar in the diet, right? Too much sugar. So what happens is if you have an absorbent amount of high fructose corn syrup, a lot of sugar, like a lot of food, a lot of carbs, a lot of, simple sugars, and you just eating a lot of junk food, I would say, and just processed foods, the cells become resistant. They say, I can't take anymore. You've given me enough. I can't take any more sugar, right? And so the cells become resistant. And so you may have heard the term insulin resistant, right? So that typically leads to type 2 diabetes, right? So high fructose corn syrup is definitely linked to diabetes. Reason number five, increases your risk of other serious diseases. And the reason why that's so, too much high fructose corn syrup in the diet can drive inflammation in the body, right? Lots of inflammation in the body. And so that inflammation is associated with, we mentioned obesity, we mentioned diabetes, but it's also associated with heart disease and cancer, right? And so too much high fructose corn syrup in the diet can lead to, as I mentioned before, many other health issues. Reason number six, it contains no essential nutrients whatsoever. It's basically empty calories. So there's a lot of calories, but they're empty, like no nutritional value in high fructose corn syrup, guys. So in essence, what I'm saying, avoiding high fructose corn syrup may be probably one of the best things you can do, right? to lower your risk for disease, right? So don't fall for the okie doke. Please don't fall for the okie doke. And so what I have before here is just some commonly used food items that you may have in your pantry today that have high fructose corn syrup. And so let's start here to my right. I'll tell you what I grew up on. I grew up on Miracle Whip, okay? So we thought this was mayonnaise, but it's not. I think they say it's like a salad dressing. But Miracle Whip, okay? I grew up on this. One of the what is this? The third ingredient, high fructose corn syrup, guys. We did not make a sandwich without putting Miracle Whip on it. But you say, Rochelle, well, what can I have? You can have regular mayonnaise, right? So here's some organic mayonnaise, right? No high fructose corn syrup. And I'm sure they have some mayonnaises out there that don't have high fructose corn syrup, but this is an organic one that for sure does not. How about jelly? Everybody knows about Welch's grape jelly. Welch's grape jelly. This is what people eat, right? What is this? The second ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. You say, Rochelle, but I like jelly. What am I going to put on my biscuit? Well, you can still use Welch's, but Welch's makes one Welch's Natural, right? And it says right here on the label, no high fructose corn syrup. So you just have to become a label reader, guys. You have to become a label reader. What about ketchup? Come on, everybody eats ketchup, right? So we have here Heinz. Heinz is a popular brand. Everybody knows Heinz. But when you look on the back here, what is about the fifth ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. But I'll tell you what, if you just look, Heinz also makes Simply Heinz. Simply Heinz does not have high fructose corn syrup. You got to flip it around, guys, and read the label. But also Hunt's. Hunt's has a brand as well. It says Hunt's, 100% natural, no high fructose corn syrup, right? Or if you can go organic, organic definitely won't have the high fructose corn syrup. And then last but certainly not least, okay, listen, you didn't make wings without having Sweet Baby Ray's, okay? Sweet Baby Ray's, the number one ingredient, the very first one, high fructose corn syrup. You say, Rochelle, but it's so good, huh? But it's not good for you, right? But don't fret. We do have barbecue sauce here. Here is Annie's original barbecue sauce made with California tomatoes. No high fructose corn syrup, guys. The bottom line is you just have to become a label reader. Like, don't fall for the okie doke. I don't care what it says on the front of the package. Flip it around and see what's in the ingredients, right? What's on the ingredients label. You look at the nutrition label at the top, but you must look at the ingredients label at the bottom, right? I say the devil is in the details. So don't fall for the okie doke, all right? That's all I have. Hey, this is Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, and guess what? Whether you like it or not, I do not care, okay? I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. That's it. I'm out of here. Peace.